In the first quarter of the 20th century, while Americans basked in an age of relative prosperity, a medium new to theater-going audiences was being born and becoming part of the entertainment industry. In the infancy of animated cartoons, R.T. Peace delighted his many fans with wacky characters and outrageous sight gags. As a way to introduce this unusual cast, a young R.T. Peace was able to record this message to his fans.
Welcome to the funny world of animated cartoons. My cast of characters is here to delight and amaze you, but they are a kind of a puzzle. They look different from other cartoon characters you have seen, and it may take some work on your part to figure out what they are or what they look like. Now, sit back and try the puzzle. And you children, don't be scared.
Now, it's time to enjoy a retrospective of work created by R.T. Peace and his studio. At first, in the era of silent films, plots were non-existent, and the cartoons were just a series of gags stuck together. The characters showed little emotion and had not yet developed their distinctive personalities. In an attempt to introduce an original idea, his first sound film, The City Submerged, featured R.T.'s voice breaking into the soundtrack with narration explaining an emotion or an action that was taking place.
Pretty fast. Oh, now it's going down. Now it's coming up again.
Audiences found this to be very distracting, and this practice was quickly discontinued.
Now it's going down. Oh, boy.
In early animated cartoons, shaped masks were often used to highlight format changes. One unsuccessful early release was filmed in its entirety through a keyhole-shaped mask, and because of bad pre-planning, much of the action was missed. He foresaw the invention of television with this character, which had a hypnotic moving screen. And here is his idea for a mobile home. One scene from Downhill Roller was especially violent and was very disturbing to those younger viewers who had grown fond of their little buddies that were now being blown to bits. After a discouraging series of 27 less than stellar productions, the studio hibernated for several years until the arrival of color films.
Get out of town.
As the modern age began, R.T. kept pace and moved into color productions. In this scene from one of his most bizarre projects, strange constructions are mumbling something about erasers?
erasers, erasers, do you quiet, erasers.
Yes, I do why erasers.
Despite many misguided productions, his inventive spirit never quit, as can be seen in this excerpt dealing with the preparation and display of hot dogs. To facilitate proper ventilation, a house that breathes, air freshener dispersers, and many other inventive designs. In the studio's later years, a 1968 attempt at a psychedelic style was admittedly a failure because of RT's insistence on doing the film in black and white. Much of the impact of the original artwork was lost because of this questionable decision. In the 1970s, his venture into merchandising these characters manifested itself in a line of model kits, Art Rector models. Here, the kids learn how to construct the Art Rector moving target set.
This is one kit that will be equally at home in the art or the shooting gallery.
However, the mixture of pre-teens and live ammunition was not a successful one, and the builders of this kit often were not around to enjoy it for very long. Several of the characters were used as subjects for a line of magic tricks. Here, one of the little guys is dropped into what the audience believes is acid. In actuality, it is only blue water bubbling because of an air pump hidden under the table. His final film, a documentary-style presentation patterned after the Unsolved Mysteries TV series, involved space aliens and their role in producing an animated film some 600 years ago. The film and the story was later proven to be a farce, and the loss of credibility led to RT's nervous breakdown. RT fell into disfavor with his few remaining fans, and the studio was disbanded, thus closing the book on a chapter of animation history. So, after a remarkably inconsistent string of productions, it was over. And our retrospective must end here. Hopefully, RT's contribution to this medium will not be forgotten. And
Don't you youngsters forget to stay in school, where you will all need my line of fine pencil erasers available at Better Office Supply and curio stores. Ask for them by name and tell them RT sent you. Good working and good night.